Macaulay Culkin. Get ready with me, guys. This is me. This is not going to be a tutorial. This is just my everyday makeup look. I usually switch up cheek and lip color pretty often, but I don't ever really stray from my soft brown cat eye. So let's get started. I usually start off with after cleansing Rosehip seed oil. Now this is one of those, if you're on a stranded island, what do you grab to be on the stranded island with? Well, it's Rosehip seed oil. This stuff is amazing. So after I cleanse, just a couple of drops on my fingertips and massage it in. My skin is very dry in the winter. Very dry. I have to use this more of it than I normally would use, and I have to get in the steam sauna at the gym very often to feel any sort of normalcy in my skin or my lungs because the air is just horribly dry. So now that my face is all red, just like to rub it in. And then next I like to use lately is MAC Strobe Cream. At first when I bought this I was really unimpressed, but now that we're in the drier months where my skin can look dull, I've been enjoying using this. So I just like to put it on the high points of my face where you would normally put like a highlighter. And it helps fight that dry, dull look, I think. This is the only foundation I've been using. If you watch YouTube, you're no stranger to this product, but if you have acne scarring or any of the bad textured skin, this stuff is awesome because it's gel. It sort of fills in, not completely, but it gives better coverage than a regular oil or water-based foundation, in my opinion. You guys ever seen Mary Greenwell, the makeup artist? She uses her hands for almost all of her makeup, applying to her clients and people. So I started doing the hand application also, because one day I was too lazy to clean my brushes, so I just use my hands for foundation. And it does do a good job with spreading it evenly. Now for concealer. This is something I recently picked up. It's Cover FX Cream Concealer. I'm in the color G Medium, and I think this stuff is worth every dime. It's really good with coverage. It matches really well, and it lasts for a decent while. So I like it. I like the applicator too because this stuff is just so thick. It has the perfect applicator, that tiny little needle point, so you dispense the right amount of product because you only need a little bit for spot coverage. I like to warm it up because it's really thick. Do you guys have one side of your face that's problematic and the other is perfectly fine? The good side of my face that usually is well behaved when it comes to spots is this one. The spots seem to love my right side. At first I was thinking, oh, maybe I sleep on that side, maybe it's my pillowcase, so I'd wash my pillowcase really often, but nothing's changed, so it's just my right side of my face that's pissed off all the time. I'm glad though this video my skin isn't in too shabby of shape. Alright, so after the skin, I think everything looks blended in. I wear glasses, so I have to get really close to the mirror. I'm gonna do the eyes a little bit more. Too many long nights staying up doing Mad Men marathons. My husband and I recently got into Mad Men, well not recently, like a couple months ago, and we have been doing Mad Men marathons, staying up late, so brows next. I have the most beat up, busted up old Kat Von D palette that I only use one color in here really. It's the brown matte shade called Leather, and my son got to it, so it is really broken apart as you can see, but it's still well loved. The brown shade still works. I just need to depot it. One of those things that you need to do, but never do it. So, angled brush. Okay, I'm gonna try to do this and make it look good from this far away. Do you guys remember Mr. Magoo? He was a cartoon guy, and I think he was the blind one, right? That's me. I'm Mr. Magoo. So this might as well be I do my makeup with my blindfold on almost if I'm far away, so I have to get close. The outcome of this should be really interesting. I like bold, thick brows, sort of like Liz Taylor. She had really nice eyebrows. Or what's that other classic actress's name? Natalie Wood from West Side Story. Those two actresses are my brow inspiration. That sounds really cheesy, but I love their brows. They're very thick, glamorous, and yet they look really natural. And I think back then they used black, which I've tried before, like years ago when I got into makeup, and it is too harsh. So I stick with brown powder. Ah, Mr. Magoo's gotta get really close. Okay, so brows look kind of normal. Next is eyes. I recently picked this up. It's NYX eyeshadow in Stiletto, and it's your eyelids but better, like a really nice cream color. Again, get some awake. Give off the appearance of looking fresh-eyed and awake. And one of my favorite eye pencils of all time is really good stuff. It's Rimmel's Scandal Eyes Kohl Kajal. Anyways, this stuff goes on really smoothly and it lasts all day, and I really like it. So, trying to get out of the bad habit of pulling on my eyelid when I do this. So I just put my hand there for placement. Sometimes I find myself still pulling on it. Bad habit, bad. This is so incredibly hard to do while filming. Kudos to the girls out there that do it. When you were little, did you ever stick your tongue out when you're really concentrating? You can do it. Did anyone ever do that? I don't think I did, but I've seen them do it on like old TV shows, old cartoons. Okay, so that's really sloppy, but it's fine, because then I go in after that and smudge it out. I have this Bare Minerals palette, and it's very, very pretty. The colors are great, but I only really ever use the matte plummy shade on a regular basis, so that's what I go in with to smoke it out, to soften it up, to clean it up, make it look neater. But this stuff has a lot of fallout, so I'm on the search for a better then I take the same pencil and do a little bit on the lower one. And then smudge it out with the good old ring finger. So this looks kind of dramatic for the day, but if you wear glasses, it's toned down by half. Now for mascara, woo! We're getting there. This is my favorite mascara ever. This is by Jordana and it's Best Lash Extreme Volumizing Mascara. It works really well with volume. I think my lashes are semi-long, so my thing is volume. I love volume, and this stuff does it. It's really great, very affordable. Awkward mascara application face coming at you now. Lashes that are long enough to touch your eyeglass lenses. Those are long lashes. No, they really don't do that, but I guess that'd be kind of a nice problem to have. Where are we going next? Okay, this is kind of chintzy. I bought this really beautiful blush at Target. It's by Shea Moisture and it's called Varkala Spice. It's really beautiful. It's like a shimmery burnt orange with some gold in there. And when I bought it, I didn't realize when I got home that it didn't come with a compact for some reason. I didn't realize. Anyway, I never was back to buy the compact, so I'm using this silly plastic casing. Anyway, the blush is gorgeous. I really wanted this Becca Skin Souffle from Sephora. It's like in a little glass pot and it's the same color, only it's marbled with gold. And it's like a souffle like texture. But looking at the swatches, this is kind of similar, that like orangey gold color. See the shimmer? I don't know if you can see it, but it's really pretty. My lips are still pretty moist from the Rosehip seed oil, so I can wear a nice matte lipstick like this one. This is Wet n Wild's Bare It All. This one is really pretty for tan people. It doesn't wash you out, so it works. And it goes on nicely thanks to the Rosehip seed oil. I'm going to stop talking now while I apply this. I'm happy with it. I think it's pretty good from far away. I look forward to hearing from you guys, and I shall talk to you in my next video. Bye.